Good evening, Des Moines. Welcome to the Doc and Lefty program, coming to you from the webcast1live.com studios in beautiful Northside Des Moines. This is Lefty coming to you. As always, we're bringing the perspectives you love from the sides you hate. And across the table with me, tan, tested, and ready, my favorite conservative in the entire history of the planet. Sorry, Grandma. Dr. Petrosh. Doc, what's up?
Not much. I usually say just my weight, not my IQ. But honest to goodness, I lost 4 pounds from Wednesday to Monday.
You made it through Turkey Day and lost 4 pounds?
In 4 days, I lost 1 pound. I'm telling you, people don't believe me, but this Yoli stuff is incredible.
Yeah.
I haven't changed my diet. You've seen me eat. Mm-hmm. I haven't changed my diet, but I will tell you I don't eat nearly as much, and that is the secret. In fact, this jacket I got this summer, and look how big it looks on me. It's incredible. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. The other thing is, Lefty and I'm here sitting in my chair 10 seconds, and we're already ready to get after it.
Well, no,
he is sitting over here saying all kinds of stupid stuff. We're arguing, and all of a sudden, Maddie goes, "Are you guys ready yet?" And I'm like, "Dude, I sat down ready. Sat down ready. Bring it on."
Fair enough. We have a lot of stuff to talk about.
We do. And a lot of it's interesting.
Well, I hope so. But I wanted to take a quick moment before we got into this. You don't know about this. I was going to mention this to you, but we got off on the other thing that I added at the very end. But over the last few days here in Des Moines, last couple of weeks, there have been 10 or so reported shootings and at least 3 people killed over the last couple of weeks in Des Moines, Iowa. And in fact, just a couple hours ago, another drive-by was reported just tonight. Des Moines, we're better than this. We are we're a community that supports each other. We're a community that comes together. We're a community that recognizes that this kind of stuff is unacceptable. I wasn't prepared to speak at length about motivations. Frankly, I don't care what motivations are. And I'm also not given to hyperbole or fear-mongering. I'm not saying that there's some sort of crisis or disaster in Des Moines, but we don't kill each other. And I just need to get that off my chest.
Well, and I agree. Pardon me while I put my hair back up. I agree. It's been incredible. It's been incredible what's going on. You have a man apparently released 3-4 weeks ago from prison, shooting somebody dead, 2 weeks ago in Waukee. You have these people running around shooting. It's like we're not the only ones suffering from a crime wave like this. It's gone. I wouldn't say
it's a crime wave, but it's definitely.
Well, hold on. I don't ever remember anything like this happening in Des Moines.
Oh, in the 80s. The 80s and 90s was terrible, especially the gang violence in the East Village and the South Side.
Yeah, all right. You got me there. But we're talking the West Side. A lot of this stuff's happening on the West Side. That doesn't happen. Over there, it's not supposed to, and it's incredible. The part of the problem. Well, hold on. I want to throw out a thing to Ed. I blame climate change. It's not climate change. For whatever reason, since Baltimore has blown up, there has been this mini murder wave.
No, there hasn't been. The crime rate's gone down. The crime rate.
Well, the crime rate overall may have gone down.
Going down a lot.
But the shootings have increased.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true?
I don't think that's true.
I was just looking at it today because I was just thinking, holy cow. Anyway, this is the kind of show we're going to have today. I can't say anything that Lefty is going to say, no, that's not true. So
bring it to the table. I just wanted to make a statement that I think that Des Moines, Iowa is a better community than people getting shot in the street outside of bars downtown or in their beds when they're sleeping with their significant others. I don't care what the motivations are. I'm not talking. We can make political points. I have no problem doing that, and I know that you don't either. But I'm fed up.
Well, I'm fed up too. I'm fed up too. Scooting my microphone in the wrong direction. So the bottom line is I agree with Blake, which kills me, but we're a better society here in the Midwest. We are the people with the most common sense. We're the ones that establish how your speaking patterns are supposed to be. This is like Hochdeutsch. This is Hoch English. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's gang related. A lot of this just seems to be non-gang related, like the shooting out in Waukee. I don't even know what that was for.
Well, my friend actually lived across the street from him.
Oh yeah, you were telling me that.
And the killer, apparently the victim was sleeping with the killer's wife and her girlfriend. Whoever,
really?
Well, wife / girlfriend.
Wow, that's nuts.
So, and I'm just, so these things are happening. I don't think that there's any evidence that it is linked in any way to protests, or although I was in Minnesota for the holiday, my family lives up there.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I think the day before I got there, so I drove in on Thursday, on Thanksgiving Day, and I'm pretty sure that protests at that my cousin lives around the corner from that fourth precinct that's been protested since that since that man got shot in Minneapolis. And I'll tell you what, you are seeing folks who are the thing in Chicago, the people being confronted while they're protesting outside these businesses, and the really disturbing thing in Minneapolis now that just recently was reported on is that there are counter demonstrations where people are posting videos to their Facebook page covered in masks. There was two men in a car with their faces covered, holding guns in the shot, saying, "We're going to this Black Lives Matter protest, and we're going to start some trouble." If you want to make the point that a nerve has been touched in this country surrounding that kind of stuff, I wholeheartedly agree. But the kind of nerve that's been touched is something we should probably either cut out of our bodies or suppress in some way, because there's a violent undertone here that needs to stop.
Do you think that a lot of these policemen that have been targeted, do you think that fans this kind of thing? I
don't think the police have been targeted. I think that the police that have been doing these things, like the officer in Chicago who's been charged with first-degree murder, and if you watch that video, it's disgusting. And that Rahm Emanuel's administration sat on it for 9 months is ridiculous. He called for the chief of police to be fired today. That's not enough.
Well,
this stuff needs to.
And isn't Rahm Emanuel Latin? Isn't he a Latino?
I don't know. I don't think so.
So anyway, but the bottom line is going back to my statement about police being targeted, there's been several police shootings where the perpetrators have been caught and say, "Yeah, I targeted that police officer." So there's been
police-related deaths have been going down too, though. That's the thing that is the counter narrative that I'm going to challenge everything that you say that is demonstrably false. If you're talking about a narrative of police shootings going up is wrong. It's just flat wrong.
I didn't say that police shootings went up. I said police are being targeted.
I misheard what you said.
Yeah. See, and that's how this show's going to go. Oh my God, I can't imagine being in a relationship with you.
Oh,
it's tough. I only have to deal with you an hour a week, and I'm like, oh my God.
Given what you know about my history, man, that hurts. That hurts so much, because you know what? The women they said the same thing.
You're not the only one in the studio that's had that.
That's why I let you get away with it, my friend.
All right. So next up, we're going to talk. I'm hoping that at some point before the next decade, we don't have to talk about Syria. All right.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about Syria this next time around, because just since we posted our Facebook post, things have changed so rapidly on the ground. We now have senators calling for troops. Do we send troops over there? Didn't we just bring troops out of that area? Right. And the other thing is, did Turkey just start World War III? We're going to be talking about that right after this break. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We're going to be, we want to thank our sponsors, Bertrosian Associates, Lubinas Law Firm, Halo Capital at DesMoinesInterestrates.com, Des Moines Anesthesia PC at 515-574-6442. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and go to docandlefty.com. I'm going to be kicking out a couple of new blogs this week. Hopefully, Blake will do so as well. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Be back right after this break.